kids, welcome to your dance class. I hope you all are having a great day. But do you want to make it even better? Yes? So come, let's make it even better with a dance class. Okay, so today we are going to be learning jazz. What are we going to learn? Jazz. Now, we have been learning a little bit of jazz in our classes earlier also, but you didn't know what it was. From today onwards, you know what it is. Okay? So, the first thing that we're going to do is learn the fundamentals of jazz dance. Okay? So, what are we going to start with? We are going to start with the most basic thing in any form of dancing, which is going to be the position of your feet and the position of your hands. Not your arms as of yet, feet and hands. Okay? So here we go. The first thing that we do today are hand gestures in jazz. There are 3 kinds of hands that we have learned, and let's quickly name them. Yes? So here we go. The first one is called the jazz hands. How do we do jazz hands? You all know how to do this, so try to guess it with me, okay? So, jazz hands, try. Yes, these are jazz hands. How do we know that these are jazz hands? Because our fingers are widely spread, they're completely straight, and there's a lot of gap between my fingers. Yes, these are jazz hands. When my fingers are straight, have a lot of gap and a lot of energy in them. Okay? Now, the second thing that we learn is called the blade hands. Blade hands. Wow. What would that look like? If I reduce all the gaps between my fingers over here and finish it to 0, what do I get? I get blade hands. Okay? Why are they called blade hands? Do you see how they look? They look like they can slice something, right? Yes, they look like knives. They look like blades. That is why they are called blade hands. There is no gap between my fingers. My fingers are absolutely straight, right? Yes. Okay. So now, what does that leave us with? Yes, the fist, right? How do we make the fist? We are going to crunch our hands completely and close them like this. These are called fists. Yes? Simple. So, should we try this quickly with some music? Here we go. Yes, that was quite simple, no? Okay. So now let's move to our feet position. Before we start with our feet position, there is something that I would like to remind you of. You remember we discussed about the face of our feet? Yes, what is that? The face of your feet, you remember where it is? Just like your face is on top of your body, the face of your feet is going to be on top of your feet, which is basically your toes, right? So what are we going to imagine now is that your feet have their own faces, yes? And here in this particular dance form, that is jazz, the face of my feet is always going to be in the front. Simple? Yes. Now we are going to do all the 3 positions thinking about that. Okay? So the first position of feet that we learned today is called the first parallel or the first position. First, number 1. This here, right here, where we stand with our legs absolutely closed, feet absolutely closed, and face forward is called the first position of feet in jazz. From here, we are going to move to the second position. Very simply, you're going to step out and bring a little bit of gap in between your legs, where you have to make sure that your feet are now right under your shoulders. Okay? Yes. And still the face is where? In the front. Okay? Very good. Now we are going to again use our right leg and open it furthermore. How to do that? Here. Do you see how open my legs are now? Yes. So I'm going to make a wide position with my legs where I can easily move and come back and go anywhere, but it's still wide and very confident. Okay? Make sure that you're not standing with your knees bent, or probably your feet are probably less wide, or the worst thing, they're too wide. Okay? Because if they're too wide, how are you going to dance from there? No, you won't be able to dance from there. So you need to make sure that your feet are just wide enough so that you look very stylish and you can move from there. Okay? Yes. So let's start from the top. This time I'm going to use a different way of coming in. How am I going to do that? Jump in. Okay? So first position of the feet. Now I'm going to jump to the second position of the feet. Yes? Now I'm going to jump to the wide position. It's not called the third position or the third parallel. It's called the wide parallel because your legs are wide, no? Very simple. Just remember that. Wide parallel. Here your feet look like they're actually just one, right? Because they're so together. So this is the first position of feet. Here you have 2 feet. Slightly separated. Very comfortably you can see there are 2 feet, right? So this is called the second position. Second parallel. Now the last one is called what now? Wide parallel or the wide position. Okay? Come back to your first position. Very simple. So now let's quickly try this with some music. Let's go. 5, 6, 7. Go. 1, 2, back, 2, left leg, 2, back, 2, and 1, 2, back, 2, and left leg, 2, back, 2. Now 1, 2, 3, and 4. 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 That is it. So these are the 3 feet positions that you needed to learn today. I hope you all got them really well because now we are going to use these hand gestures and these feet positions to quickly learn a very simple turn. Okay? So are you ready for the turn? Great. Okay, let's learn the turn. How to do a cross and turn. I'm standing in the first position right now. Very, very simple. So now what am I going to do? I'm going to quickly open my legs into a wide parallel. Yes? Simple? From here, I'm also going to open my hands up, making sure that my hands are in jazz hands. Yes. Now I'm going to cross my legs. See how I crossed my legs? Yes, so you're going to jump and cross your legs. But when you do that, make sure your knees are relaxed. They're not like this, not completely straight, slightly relaxed. So you relax and keep your knees relaxed. Okay, my legs are crossed. Now, where did my hands go? My hands are going to come in and make a fist. Okay, from here I'm going to turn. Yes. So what did I do from the cross? I just quickly made a turn. Yes. How did I do that? I'm going to make sure that I look in the front when I start my turn, and when I end it, that is also when I look in the front. So I'm going to start. I'm looking at you right now. You're looking at me. We make the turn and we look at each other again. Yes? Simple? Yes, very, very good. So this is the only place you're going to look. Nowhere else in between. Yeah? Come, let's try it. So our feet are in wide position. Hands here, jazz hands. Cross with the fist. Turn, come back to me. Yes. And then we open wide again and we release the hands into blade hands. Okay? Very good. Let's try that with music quickly. Yes? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. I hope you all have gotten the cross and turn, the feet positions, the hand positions. If there's any confusion, ma'am will come and help you out in the class also. So stay relaxed but try everything. Bye-bye. I'll see you again.